Hi everyone, this is John Zagali, and I'm here to show you today how to use the new Object Uploader tool on MergeCube. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your account, and if you're signed up for the beta, you can click on the My Objects uh, icon right here in the toolbar. That's going to give you a place here where you can now upload different objects that you've created or even scanned. Real quick, I'm going to show you a little bit about the project that we are working on as well at my school, Vancouver iTech Preparatory, along with the Fort Vancouver National Historic Site. So years ago, we created a virtual reality tour of the fort. Now, this year, that looks like this, and you can go to itechfvvr.org to visit that today. But now we're going to be scanning artifacts for the fort. So we've started doing that right now. Um, Here are some of our scans. This is a GIF of a padlock that's 160 to 190 years old. We also have lots of different things, such as here's a brick that was found, and we also have jar lids, plates, lots of different artifacts. So one of the things we want to do is be able to showcase these artifacts in a different way, and the MergeCube uploader is the perfect way. So the first thing we had to do was using the clone app right here. It works on both iOS and on Android, but iOS it works better right now. It's not fully running on Android yet. To scan our artifacts, and you do that simply by downloading their mat and scanning it. The app actually will then create everything that you need on your scan. Sometimes it takes a couple different tries and stuff like that, but really cool app for you to test out and use. You can scan it as you can see in this tutorial, and you follow along using their augmented reality geodesic dome to get what you need out of everything. Do a couple scans, texture as needed, color as needed, make any edits, and then you end up with a file that's like an OBJ that you can export out. So what those look like for us is something like this ink model that we've uploaded to Sketchfab, and we will be hosting all of our stuff on here. But if we want to actually hold this in our hand, we're going to need to go to the object uploader. So what we're going to do right now is hit add new, and we're going to choose a file. And so I've already downloaded everything that we have made. And so what we're going to start with today is this platter that one of my students has uploaded and scanned. And so we're just going to upload as such. It takes the OBJ file and the texture file all in one. It is now complete. So it generates a 6-digit code, both letter and numeric, for me to then upload to the object viewer on my iPad. I'm going to add in one more here. Let's see. Projectile point, or actually the tobacco pipe. This one was one of my favorites, this clay tobacco pipe that was found pretty much intact. And so now that I've got them here, they're in my file. There's not much more you do from this part of the user interface. They are just there. The next step that I'll be showing you is what they look like in the object uploader app on the on my iPad using the MergeCube. So here we are now on my iPad, and I'm going to open the Object Uploader app, and I'm going to upload one of the codes that I just generated. So, and this does take a little while because, as you say, it's going to pull from my account that I've generated already. But what you'll see next happen is something really awesome. Okay, so now it is uploaded on my MergeCube. When I hold it up, you'll see it there's a code, but there is the platter that was scanned by one of my students. And as you see, we bring it closer, and yes, there's some holes in there, but um, that's okay. For this is an artifact. Obviously, some of those holes aren't there, but you can see this clone did a pretty good job of getting everything that we needed. It actually shows some depth
which it doesn't necessarily do all the time, but now I have this artifact in the palm of my hand, which is totally awesome. The other thing you can do with this app too is it's a little difficult to do with just this, but we'll set the cube there and we are going to place it. And so now I can place it on my floor and I have that artifact in my room, which is pretty cool. Then I can hit done. It goes back and I have it right there, which is pretty cool. So now I'll show you, I'll pull up another one here. So we've got the cube, we'll hit back, and I'm going to go in and do a different access code here. And now when we scan the cube, we have our tobacco pipe. So you can see, you can bring it in close and get a lot of the detail. You can see the J and T embroidered in there, embedded in there, and Ford on the other side. Sometimes this clone app, it doesn't get the depth as well as we would like, so that's the inside of the pipe. But as you can see, it does a really good job. And now we have artifacts that are 160 to 190 years old in the palm of our hand. This is really such an incredible tool for education purposes. And so now we can be able to push these things out to not only our students, but students around the world. I'm really excited to see where this technology grows, and hopefully I'd love to have our students involved with helping take our content that we've generated and created to actually create an app that would work on the Merge Cube as well. Hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and I hope that you can start to find other educational uses for this as well.